Welcome back to the channel! Bro, we are so close to 1.4 million, guys. Come on. 50,000 of you need to sign this. Would you sign my petition? Alright, sign it so we can get this over with. Alright? Even, bro, when even a random European vice president goes, I believe in this. I signed it myself. If you buy a game, it should be yours. And I'm like, oh my god, right? Even those guys are on the right path. Of course, Piratesoftware. It's another Piratesoftware video, guys. I can't help it, okay? The guy is just such a big joke, right? And more and more and more and more and more comes out. Like, I literally have something new to talk about every single day. It's starting to get really crazy, okay? But my friends, my friends, my man Piratesoftware, Jason, he just can't stop taking massive L's. So we're here we are again. Right. Someone made a supercut in reaction to him talking to a chatter. A chatter came in and asked, I didn't realize you were working for Blizzard. You never talk about that. And then he was like, yeah, man, I never bring that up. So someone made a supercut. Okay. The DJ Bunton, you guys, it's only 2 minutes long. We're gonna fully watch it. But go to his channel, give him the view. He's got 26k subscribers. Those are rookie numbers. Let's bump those numbers, right? Well, my numbers too, by the way, but his first because it's his content. We're gonna watch it, obviously, right? Because it's Piratesoftware and it's just gonna be hilarious. Okay, so. It's only 2 minutes long, but you can say a lot in 2 minutes.
I was watching a video that was critiquing you for mentioning you work at Blizzard so much. I literally never talk about it. When I worked at Blizzard...
Okay. He literally never talks about it. So, for those of you who are new to the whole Piratesoftware lore, he cannot shut the fuck up about Blizzard, man. He could not shut the hell up about Blizzard for the longest of times. Alright? And this man... the DJ Bunton knew that, and thank the Lord, he did the Lord's work and saved everyone else from having to go through Piratesoftware ridiculously long and tedious streams to go find only a handful. It's only a handful of examples, but it's 2 minutes long, so you know it's not only a handful of examples, right? He literally never talks about it, guys. Never. Let's find out if that's true.
Blizzard. I did that for Blizzard. Blizzard, 7 years, yeah. Blizzard. I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. Used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. You're red team specialist for Blizzard Entertainment. And Blizzard is having worked at Blizzard. I grew up at Blizzard. Blizzard. Game industry for Blizzard Entertainment. Blizzard. Yeah, no, I worked at Blizzard back when I used to work at Blizzard, when I was at Blizzard. For those who don't understand, like, I used to work at Blizzard Entertainment. I know how to do that because I worked at Blizzard. Example of this when I was at Blizzard. How do you know so many things? I worked at Blizzard for 7 years. I don't think I'm better than other people. I do think that it's funny because you can that. There's a lot of people that brought that up. And it's like,
We've been going through the Dr. K thing as well. I really should, like, do a stream where we just, like, react to the entire thing. Dude, so much there. It's so... What's the term? Like... Dr. K knew exactly the type of person Jason is, right? And he called it out too. You know, he went around, right? It didn't like straight up. Well, actually, he did straight up, right? In this clip, for example, he straight up says it. But it was very soft, right? Because it's a psychiatry thing, you know, you can't really be too antagonistic. But Jason did not get it, alright? And he got destroyed in that interview. And I think he knows it too, which is why he probably never mentions that shit at all.
I never said that I was. I think sometimes the things that I talk about in regards to those types of things is misconstrued as arrogance or boasting, when in reality I'm just trying to give context.
So that is the problem right there. So I want you to listen to this phrase.
Sure.
This gets misconstrued as arrogance, but in reality, it's this. Yeah. That is the most arrogant statement on the planet, bro.
I actually am the first second-generation Blizzard employee. I was the first second-generation Blizzard employee ever. The first second-generation Blizzard employee. First second-generation Blizzard employee. So I'm second-generation Blizzard. I'm the first second-generation Blizzard employee that ever existed in the company. I'm also a second-generation Blizzard employee. I was a second-generation Blizzard employee. I was the first second-generation Blizzard employee ever. I was the first second-generation Blizzard employee. And I love that shit. I love that company. Working for Blizzard sucked, and I work at Blizzard. Or I worked at Blizzard. There's me eating a sandwich. Yeah, that was actually at Blizzard. I think it was my first, I think it was 2009. It was me picking a safe. It was me cracking a safe in, at Blizzard. Your Blizzard stories are fake? Which Blizzard story do you think is fake? Would you like to talk to me or my dad that worked at Blizzard for 23 years that's currently in chat? Which one do you want?
Well, you are a nippo baby, Jason. That is very much established, right? Even you said that. And then you cry about being called a nipple baby. Bitch, you admitted it, okay? Like, so, obviously, right, this guy just can't stop lying. And I love the fact that, like, everyone's caught on. Like, literally everyone, the entire internet's caught on. So, when he says, like, this massive provable lie, you have freaks like the DJ Buntin. Thank you so much for doing that, by the way. Like, this is the best, okay? You have freaks, and autists that will then, you know, they will call your ass out on it, though. And this is just fantastic, bro. This is absolutely hilarious. Okay. This supercut is the greatest thing to happen in this entire saga. Because it directly shows what a fucking liar, what a loser this guy is. I never talk about Blizzard. Literally never. And then there's 2 minutes of him talking about Blizzard. And they're all separate entities as well, man. I don't think a single one gets repeated. Maybe 1 or 2 get repeated, but I don't think so, right? It's an utter embarrassment to this guy, man. Like, this guy is like he's such a lol cow, dude. Like, he turned into such a massive lol cow. It's funny, bro. Which is why we're here, right? Like, how can you not make videos on this? This is like the funniest shit on the internet. Do you want me to make videos about people dying and shit and like existential crises because our world's going to shit? No, we want to laugh at some retard that thinks he's the greatest god gift to mankind from mankind from God, right? Like, this guy is just a loony narcissist, and watching him get his comeuppance is fucking hilarious. And it's light, you know, it's good fun. Everyone's having fun, unless you're Jason, because, you know, he's a narcissist. He can't roll with the punches. If he rolled with the punches, he would have been fine, but he doesn't. And he keeps doubling and tripling down and crying about literally everything. He grew up on 4chan. Oh, 4chan is attacking me, right? I've got so many death threats, it doesn't bother me. Oh, I got so many death threats, so we gotta start banning people. Like, bro, like, you literally... This guy cannot go a week without directly contradicting something he's previously said, right? It's absolutely hilarious. And another fun part.
The idea is
there's another coding Jesus video. They found some they got some off-stream code, like code he didn't show on stream, but that is directly lifted from his demo, right? I want to say for Hardbrand. Yeah, you found the demo code, right? So this guy found the demo code and then got an actual developer that knows GameMaker and that uses GameMaker to develop games as well. He got that guy to review the code. Again, I'll put the link in the comments. You have to watch this one. He gets completely demolished about, like, so much, okay? Like, I want to show a snippet, but I really feel like you should go watch the video. Like, the way they explain how this guy does lighting is, like, the dumbest shit, bro. This part, I would 100% recommend you guys go watch, alright? If nothing else, go watch the lighting engine, because that is, in my opinion, the biggest hook on this video, right? You want to watch this. Like, the way he does the lightning destroys the performance of the game, like, completely crashes it. Because it's doing, apparently, No, I'll let them explain it. I will butcher that shit because I am not a coder, right? My IT specialization is not in coding. I'm a networker, so this is not for me. I don't know how to explain this properly. I highly recommend you go watch this. They destroyed the guy's code even more so than before, man. Like he's just a loser, okay? And if he wasn't such a narcissist, nobody would give a fuck, right? So your code is bad. No one would care, all right? But the fact that you think you're like this this God's gift to mankind, makes people look into your shit, right? And whoo, the skeletons that are coming up, my man, you have not been having a good month, dude. And we're all here for it. That's it. It's a small video. I want to keep it small and light. It's only a small update. It's just hilarious. The supercut is the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. Go watch his video.
I was watching a video.
Go give him a sub and a like. Put myself too. Put my money where my mouth is. It already almost has 1 million views. Yo, let's up those numbers. Go give him more views because you know Jason Thor Hall is really pissed off about that, man. Like he doesn't like it when you show his lies, right? He really doesn't like it because, you know, egotistical narcissist. Thank you so much for hanging out. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Follow me on kick.com/TV, twitch.tv, kick.com/Pirage, twitch.tv/Pirage, or at Randy O'Brien with an A, O'Brien with an A, on Twitter. Thank you so much. Peace. I swear to God, we'll do a video about someone else in the near future.